everybody. This is Nicole, and this is my excuse for a vlog for Friday, March the 6th. And yeah, it's party time. Go, 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 go. And once again, my attempt to keep this on a every Friday basis. Everything's kind of cool. I'm still technically in my pajamas, but I have a full face of makeup. Why is that? Um, Around the Twitters and the Tumblrs, there is a little social media event called Blackout, where Black folks of every friggin' stripe we can think of are encouraged to post selfies. So I posted like a bunch already this morning, and then I decided, whoa, that was just weird. Like suddenly I heard my own voice twice, and I'm like, wow, okay, so it's playing twice. That's never do that again. Okay, so that's off, and I'm not hearing my own voice in my head saying words I just said a second ago. Anyway, blackout. Um, and yeah, I posted some stuff this morning and wanted to do something a little bit more recent. I was posing with one of my skulls, and I had like my skull wrap on because if you didn't see me in my cute little dress at last year's GRL, I love skulls. I think skulls are awesome. I love skulls. So, on to business. I got a new neat review from Scattered Thoughts and Rogue Words, and I was surprised and very happy. It was a great review, and the link is below in the description. I'm not doing that showcase thing anymore because it confuses me. Um, but I loved how people are just getting it. That's a great feeling as a writer when people read your shit and it's like, I get it. I get what we're trying to do here. That's awesome, and that feels great, and it makes me feel all warm in that space where heart is supposed to be, but mine is like cold and dark and kind of windy. Um, so check out that review, and if you haven't gotten your hands on Shaken Up, seriously, what the hell? There's also a link to the Amazon page below as well. You can take a look there. And I hope you enjoy. And if you have gotten it already, thank you very much. Apparently, people seem to really dig it. And I've been receiving emails from all romance ebooks since last week about how it's rising in the bestsellers list. I mean, I'm not expecting it to hit like top 10 or nothing, but it's gone from like 47 to 32 to 21 at the last check, and my brain is like, thank you, you people are awesome. And I'm just trying not to obsessively look at things, but if if you just keep buying it from there, it'd be great. If you can buy it from the Dreamspinner Press's site, that would be kind of cool too, because I'd like to see myself on that bestseller list too. Just saying. Shameless self-promotion. That's what this is all about. Anyway, so speaking of writing news, I have I finished my new novel, To the Moon and Back. I think I said that last week. I did actually finish it. It's not remotely long enough. This makes me sad. I want it to be novel length, and depending on which publisher you hawk that to, it can depend. It really depends, but I'm about 1,500 words away from as big as I want it to be, as big as I want it to be a novel. I want to be able to hold it in my hands again, like this little whatever, which is looming above my head on the shelf because shut up. Forgot to put my phone on silent. Anyway, live everybody. So this month is pretty much dedicated to, I like to call it Fluff That Shit Up month. Let's add extra scenes. Let's actually describe shit. I mean, this is soft sci-fi. It's a romance novel in a sci-fi space setting. It was in my head for a while. So To the Moon and Back, the story is complete, but it does need more. I want to make the world more alive, more or less. So that's on the list. And okay, good. I am keeping an eye on my cat who is sitting in a chair over there because the little fucker keeps trying to start a fight with our other cat. And he's this little tiny thing, but he's also a bit of a bully. So I'm like, okay, asshole, you stay right there. Please don't start shit while I'm recording because that would be super embarrassing. So hopefully they've gotten their yayas out. I hope without having more fur flying. That would be terrible. And so, rounding things up, I don't want to ramble on too long, but I did write a list of shit to talk about. So I'm actually like somewhat organized. Yeah, I'll get this tugboat going. Yeah. Speaking of getting it when it comes to reviewers and fans reading Shaken Up and liking it, there is one thing that I won't say irks me or bothers me, but there's one thing I just don't get. Um, when people describe Tim as obsessive compulsive or has obsessive compulsive disorder, and I made it a point not to like diagnose him in that particular way because I didn't see him as having a disorder, just being extremely dedicated to order. He's not like bad things will happen if I don't, hit the switch some odd times or what have you. Though nothing wrong with that. It is a symptom. It is one way that people handle that. And if people want to see Tim as obsessive compulsive, I can't stop you. The words are out of my head and in your hands. So your interpretation, I can't stop you. But I never considered him that. I even had him say a line where, I'm so OCD, and I'm like, as someone with mental health issues herself, I'm not a big fan of using, man, that's crazy, or that's insane, or you're so retarded. And I'm sorry, I hate that word. Or using mental health issues as descriptors for something that isn't. I think I changed the line to something else. I'm fussy or whatever because I consider him extremely fussy. Things have to be perfect, which is why he runs his own business. So yeah, that was a thought. But if you see, again, there's no, unless you see him as a purple polka dot pony on Mars, there really is no wrong way to see this character. Though if you do see him as a polka dot pony, could you pass whatever you're on because I could totally use it right now. So with that, I'm going to shut down and hope you guys have a great week. I'm doing some reading to clear my brain between finishing To the Moon and Back and hitting and fluffing the fluff, 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 fluff. I'm a book fluffer. Less messier job. And I hope to catch you guys right here next week. So from Nicole, toodles.